Mersin, Turkey, January 30th, 2026.
Gidiyor. Arkadaşlar, arabalar gitti arkadaşlar. Arkadaşlar, arabalar gitti. Arkadaşlar, Mezitli'yi götürdü.
Heavy rainfall in Adana and Mersin, as warned by the meteorology department, has led to flooding. Due to the flood, which negatively affected daily life, cemeteries were submerged, streams overflowed, roads turned into lakes, and homes and workplaces were flooded. The heavy rain that started after midnight in Mersin caused floods and water overflow throughout the city. As some roads were closed to traffic due to the overflow of stream beds, many homes and workplaces were flooded. The heavy rainfall in Mersin city center and its districts negatively affected life. With the overflow of Mezitli stream in the Mezitli district and T stream in Deniz Neighborhood, water floods occurred in the surrounding area. In Mersin, heavy rainfall was effective not only in the city center but also in the districts of Tarsus and Erdemli. Pedestrians and drivers caught unprepared by the rain experienced difficult moments.
Vay. Evet, yürüyüş yolunun hali.
Numerous vehicles were swept away by river floods, and ground floors were submerged. In the rural areas of the district, serious infrastructure damage occurred, including collapsed bridges, destroyed pedestrian crossings, and the evacuation of homes. The overflowing waters flooded nearby houses, businesses, and agricultural lands. While many streams overflowed due to the downpour, streets, agricultural lands, homes, and workplaces were flooded. As the rainfall lost its effect, municipal teams began working to drain the water. As the stream bed overflowed, Gazi Mustafa Kemal Boulevard was submerged, and the road was temporarily closed to vehicle traffic. Due to the water overflow, many homes and workplaces around the stream were flooded. Some parked vehicles were also damaged due to the flood. Municipal teams dispatched to the area began water drainage and cleaning operations. It was learned that the teams continued their work to eliminate the negative effects in the areas affected by the flood. It was learned that the bridge located in Dagli neighborhood collapsed due to the excessive rainfall and could not withstand the floodwaters. While there were no casualties in the flood disaster, it was reported that material damage occurred. Due to the rainfall, a school in Karjikak neighborhood was flooded. Additionally, it was noted that a part of the Alada Horticultural Research Institute was also affected by the flooding. The floodwaters negatively affected transportation in the district center and its surroundings, while some vehicles were trapped in the water accumulations on the roads. Authorities warned that the rainfall could continue to be effective from time to time and advised citizens to be cautious in areas at risk of stream beds and flooding.
Arkadaşlar kimse Mezitli'ye girmesin. Mezitli'de dere taşmış. Herkes otobanı kullansın.
In Adana, dozens of graves were submerged due to the overflow of the canal near the cemetery after the heavy rainfall. The downpour that has been ongoing since last night is negatively affecting life in the city. The canal in Yeşiltepe Neighborhood of Sarıçam district overflowed after the heavy rainfall. As a result of the flooding, dozens of graves in Yeşiltepe Cemetery near the canal were submerged. In Adana, due to the heavy rainfall, the retaining wall of a house in Yeşiltepe Neighborhood of Sarıçam district collapsed. Fire brigade teams were dispatched to the area upon notification. It was reported that the soil softened by the rain and the wall would be removed. A side street in Ova neighborhood of Seyhan district was also filled with rainwater. The residents worked to drain the water that flooded their homes with their own means. The flood disaster in Mezitli highlighted not only a major infrastructure problem but also the need for more effective preparation against climate change and imbalances in rainfall patterns. Local authorities stated that the necessary measures have been taken to prevent such disasters and emphasized that the process will be meticulously monitored.
Lan geçsene. Şöyle kim
Authorities stated that rainfall may continue intermittently and urged citizens to be cautious in riverbeds, underpasses, and areas at risk of flooding. It was reported that teams are continuing their work in the field to address the adverse conditions. All relevant units of Mezitli municipality were quickly dispatched to the field to carry out the necessary interventions in the areas affected by the flood. The teams are continuously working on water drainage, cleaning, security measures, and damage assessment. In a statement regarding the issue, Mezitli Mayor Ahmet Serkan Tunker said, "We have been on the ground with our team since the very first moment of the flood. The safety of our citizens' lives and property is always our priority. We are following the process moment by moment and meticulously carrying out all necessary interventions." While municipal teams continue their efforts to resolve the problems as quickly as possible, citizens are strongly urged to follow official announcements and comply with necessary precautions.